Hello friends, it's Miss Dom, and to record a little bit about this really unusual school year, we're going to make a time capsule. So in my hand right here is just a yogurt container. This is what I'm going to use to make my time capsule, and so I'm just going to show you just a little bit about how to get started. Then I'm going to pause and I'll talk about putting it together and some of the things that might go in the time capsule. So time capsules are made to sort of capture a little moment in time. And like I said, we're living in a very unique time right now. And 10 years from now or 20 years from now, it'll be even more interesting for you because, you know, you'll be much older. So maybe when you're an adult or when you graduate from high school, or when you graduate from college, or maybe when you have kids, you can open up your time capsule and sort of remember what life was like in the year 2021. So like I said, right now this is just an empty yogurt container, so you're going to need either a container or there's another video tutorial that shows you how to create a time capsule that's more flat, that you would then put things into, tuck things into, more like a folder. So it depends on whether or not you want to keep like photographs and tickets or things like that. And then I'm going to talk about making a time capsule, like I said, that's more of a container. The nice thing about something like this is, for example, you might want to put something like maybe one of your face masks in there. When we get to the point where we don't have to wear face masks anymore, save one to remember when you had to wear a face mask. Maybe you want to have, and then you can always put flat things. Like I just got this really cute holiday card from one of the families at Highcroft, and so I could probably fit that in there. Let's see, it sticks out a little bit. I may have to fold it, but you get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and pause in just a moment, but I wanted to start off with this being undecorated because I want to show you what you'll need to do. So what you'll need to do is get a piece of blank paper, or it might be decorative paper, it might be wrapping paper. That's up to you, but since it's art class, I'm starting with a blank paper so that I can decorate it myself and make it look the way I want it to look. So what you'll need to do is sort of measure the width of it. So you just put it right on there and you're going to make a mark. So I don't know if you see, I already did make a mark there. The other thing you're going to need to do is take the lid and trace that as well. So I'm just going to put this on the table and draw a line around it. And I'm going to need to cut that out as well. And then you'll need tape or some glue or something to attach it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is cut out a piece of paper that I can then wrap around this to sort of decorate it so that I know that it's not yogurt in here, that it's going to become my time capsule. So I'll be back once I've gotten a little further with that. Okay, I'm back. So I've decorated the little top and I've decorated my paper. Now notice that the paper is not glued on yet. It's going to be much easier to decorate it while it's a flat piece of paper rather than trying to decorate it after you put it on the container. Okay, so what I did is I wrote time capsule 2021. I put Miss Dom's up there. Miss Dom's time capsule 2021. I put my age. I'm 51 years old. And I drew some pictures that made me think about, what's going on. So of course we have the coronavirus. You might want to do something else. You don't have to do a picture of the coronavirus. And then I did my computer. And then how we have to see each other in the meetings, the meets. And so I just put some little squares with some little people in there. And so that's how I'm decorating mine. Now yours does not have to look like that. You may have other ideas, things that you think about as what's going on right now in your life. but that's what I did. So now I'm gonna get some tape and I'm gonna tape that paper on. Now, it's not gonna fit perfectly, and that's okay. I'm kind of measuring it, lining it up against the lip of that cup, okay? And pulling it along there, because the bottom's not quite as wide, so it's sticking out a little bit. And I actually made a little cut there. I'm gonna try and close it up some, but it's not gonna fit perfectly. Now you'll notice I made a little mark there. This area is not colored in because that's where the overlap is. So I'm actually gonna take that tape off of there and then lift it up and try and match it up. So I'm gonna try and match it, tape it up there, okay, and so I'll tape underneath. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tape this together. Alright, so I'm just putting a piece of tape on there and then smoothing it on. Alright, so now you have sort of, this is kind of the front, and then you can go around and see, you know, it's decorated all the way around. Alright, so now I'm going to flip it upside down. And where I made that little cut, I'm just gonna flap it over just a little bit. Okay, and so I taped it at the bottom. Let's see if you can see that. All right, and again, it's still not fitting absolutely perfectly, but so it doesn't come off, I'm just going to tape the bottom a little bit here and there. All right, so it's a little bit wrinkly, but it works. Okay, so there's my time capsule, and again, I've got a lid, and so I'm just going to put this on the lid. I'm just going to make a little circle with the tape. You could use glue if you wanted to. Hot glue would probably work nicely, but I don't like hot glue. It's easy to burn yourself with hot glue, so I try to avoid hot glue when I can. Actually, that's probably one piece of tape is probably enough. I'm going to do one more just to make sure. All right, so I've got my lid, and I've got my decoration, and my time capsule is ready to go. Now, you don't have to fill the time capsule right now. This can be something that you can keep throughout the year and add things to. Like I said, I'm gonna put one of my face masks in there. I might, if I travel, maybe I'll put a souvenir in there. I might wanna cut out maybe a picture of something that I see in the news or in a magazine that's important to me. We just had an election. Hopefully we'll have more vaccines available, so you might want to do something with that. Maybe something that's happening in your family, maybe a birthday or a special vacation. You know, whatever is going on with you right now. Maybe you've lost a tooth, or you learned how to play an instrument. You know, there's all different personal things going on besides, you know, what's going on with everybody in the world. So you're gonna have your time capsule, and hopefully you can get it decorated, and then you just want to put it in a safe place, add to it, and then when it's full, you can maybe hide it somewhere. You may want to put a message on the top as to when you want to open it, like do not open till 2040 or 2030 or whatever you decide you want to open it up, and then remember things that were happening by checking out what's inside. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed making a little time capsule for yourself. Like I said, you can do it the way I just showed you and just decorate a container, or you can take a look at the other tutorial. I didn't make that one, but I think it's well done, and it's just another option for you as how you can make something to make a time capsule. Okay, so enjoy making your time capsule. Again, doesn't have to be full right now. You can add to it as the year goes on, and then when it's full, put it away and save it for the future. And the future you will probably enjoy looking back and remembering what was happening in 2021 for you. Bye. See you next time.